Hello everyone, in this video we are going to take a look at how to come up with the equation of a plane given x, y and z intercepts. So in this case it's 2, 0, 0, 0, negative 1, 0 and 0, 0, 3. So before we get going with the actual computation, let's see if we can come up with a visualization using GeoGebra. So GeoGebra is super powerful. I love this calculator. So it's geogebra.org/3D. And so basically, it allows you to visualize the situation and also allows you to check your work, which is very nice. If you go to Tools and Point, I'm going to add these 3 points, 2, 0, 0. So that would be right here, right? That's where the plane is going to intersect with the x-axis. Then it was 0, negative 1, 0. So that would be like right here. And then it's 0, 0, 3. So that would be here. All right, so you have these 3 points. Now I'm going to use another tool called plane through 3 points. Well, it's not that hard to figure that one out, right? And we know that that plane is going to be unique because these 3 points are not on the same line. So there will be just one plane that goes through these points. So let's click on that. And it tells us to select the 3 points. So I'll just click on A, B, and C. And now I have the plane. Now, if I want to actually move it around, look at it from different viewpoints, I can select this tool right here. It's called Move, right? So that the plane through the 3 points is now deselected. And now you can mess with it. Now you can rotate it. You can look at it at different angles and so on. But you are probably wondering, where's the answer? Okay, so here it goes. If you go to Algebra, right here, you can see the equation. You can also check your points just to make sure that the points are correct. And then you have that negative 3x plus 6y minus 2z equal negative 6. Now, you may be wondering if your, for example, answer key contains an answer and it doesn't quite look the same. Well, the thing is, any multiple of this equation will also be correct answer. So let me show you what I would do if I didn't have GeoGebra. How would I come up with it? The first thing you got to do is look at the numbers, okay? So you have your 2, negative 1, and 3. And you want to come up with the least common multiple or least common denominator. If you imagine that this was a denominator. Basically, a number such as each one of these is a factor. And the smallest such number would be 6. You can also include negative 6. You can include the negative in the answer. It really doesn't matter. Generally, equation of a plane should look like this. So it will be ax plus by plus cz equal to d. Now, you're wondering what's d? Well, very easy. D is that 6. Okay, so once you come up with that, now you have to figure out what is a, b, and c. So what you do is you just divide 6 by 2. That would be 3. So that'll give you 8. So this will be 3x. Then you divide 6 by negative 1. That would be negative 6y. And then plus, if you divide 6 by 3, that'll be 2. So 2z equals 6. That's it. That's as simple as that. Now, you can always check to see if that works. So, for example, 2, 0, 0, if you were to substitute that into the equation, so you would substitute 2 for x, 0 for y, 0 for z, you would get 6 equals 6, right? Same thing will happen with if it's 0, negative 1, 0. You can check that that would be true. And then 0, 0, 3, you can check that that's true also. Now, why the GeoGebra didn't quite give me the same exact answer? Well, you can see that the answer that GeoGebra gave us is just a negative multiplied by the answer I gave you. So it doesn't matter. It's just a multiple, but it'll give you really exact same plane. Okay, so both answers are correct.